guys. Okay, so as we all know, girls of almost every age always like to carry around little bags or big bags or just pretty much things that they can carry around stuff in. And so I'm going to be showing you what I keep. Not really a what's in my bag video, just because I have done those before, but kind of like the necessities that you want to keep in your purse and why you want to keep them there. This is going to be focused for girls, as well as I'm pretty sure guys don't usually carry around purses, but some of these things can be meant for guys for in their backpacks. Just depends on what you guys are into. So to get started, this is my purse, or the one I'm using right now, because if you guys can see behind me, that's my closet. It's about 95% filled with purses. But this is the one I'm using as of right now. And I like this one a lot just because it is kind of big. I got this at Forever 21 and it holds quite a lot of stuff. It has a little clasp. When you open it up, the flap comes off all the way to the back. And I have it filled like this. Whoa. It's kind of, well, it's very full. But I do use this stuff every day, and then it has a pouch in the front for the, like, stuff I reach to a lot. Again, this isn't a what's in my bag, because I don't carry around this, like, every single time I have a purse, and I'm not, like, I did organize this for specifically for this video, so that's why it's a little bit different, but this is basically just to show you guys kind of the necessities and what you could think about bringing with you and why it's so important. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is a water bottle, and this is just a plastic water bottle that you buy. And it's very important because actually one of my New Year's resolutions is to drink 10 ounces of water a day. I think you're supposed to drink, no sorry, you're supposed to drink like 8-ounce glasses. So my thing is to drink 8 10-ounce glasses, whatever, just a lot of water a day. And so I'm drinking this actually right now, that's why it's like halfway full, and then I have another one. And I know that I should probably even, especially since I'm in the house, be drinking glasses of water, but I find that this is really weird. It's less appealing for me when it's in a glass than it is in a bottle. Is that weird? I don't know. The next thing I have in my bag, it's kind of a mixture of two things, and I'll explain why in a second. It's an iPad in my little case that Avery bought me, and a notebook. And this is kind of like a two-way thing. I keep my iPad for taking notes or reading or playing games when I'm waiting somewhere or doing something or in class, but if you don't have an iPod, bring a notebook, or if you're not even going to be in a class or need to take notes, this can be switched out for a book. So that's why it's kind of like a 3-in-1 thing. Like, you don't have to bring any, like, exactly what I'm showing you guys, but something like a derivative of it, that would be probably smart, because when you're waiting, like, the last thing you want to do is be that one that's doing nothing, just staring off into space. So I always try to like have something with me. My sister's a very hands-on person, and so she always has like knitting or a Rubik's Cube or something, but seeing as both those projects absolutely drive me insane, I'm more of a reading person, so I constantly have a book. And so I usually have books on my iPad, or I write in a notebook, or I doodle, but just something that'll keep you entertained when you're not doing anything, like on a bus or in a class or in a line or anything like that. So I recommend those. The next thing I have is my academic planner, and this is just like an agenda, and it has like notes from my class, and it has like my weeks filled out. That's September actually. Where's January? January. Here we go. So it has like my week filled out, and it's just really good to have. I know some people use their phones or don't even use one, but I just carry around one because this is what I write, what I have to do in, and if I don't have it, I won't remember. So if you do, or if you are like less organized and you always forget dates and stuff, I recommend you can get smaller ones than these. You can get like half of these. You can just jot down things, or even just a notebook and you write the date at the top. It just really helps so you can see your week laid out on paper, and then from there it's so much easier to organize your time, what you're doing, plan things, fit people in. You'll find that you have a lot more time than you ever thought you did when you have like something that you can actually physically look at and take things and move them to a different day and just like play around at times. And because I have such a full schedule, I do need one of these. So yeah. The next couple things I have are specifically for girls, so guys, if you're watching this, this won't have anything to do with you. But the first thing is a little pouch for you to carry feminine products in, and even if you yourself don't need them that day, as a girl, I personally am approached by girls I don't even know on a daily basis who are asking for them. And it's just nice if you have one, because all girls are in that situation one moment at a time when you either need to give one to someone or have one for yourself. And it's just really smart just to have one. This is a cute little bag that is very pretty looking. The next thing is, well, I carry around a leave personally because that's what works best for me, just because as a girl you can be very prone to cramps, headaches, stomach aches, body aches, just anything. You'll just hurt all day long. And it's very, very awful if you're sitting in class and you just can hardly move, or you have to walk somewhere, or you're like on a bus for 2 hours, or in my case I'm driving, and when I'm driving and if I'm in pain, it's like my attention isn't on the road, which then would lead to more pain because I'd be in a car accident. So that's an extreme case, but I carry around a leave. But any kind of painkiller, Advil, Tylenol, Motrin, anything like that is very, very handy to have. Again, for not only yourself, but to hand out to others. I know you're not really supposed to hand out pills, but in the case of girls, girls are very okay asking someone for an Advil or something like that. And that is okay to hand out as long as the person like knows what they're taking, type of thing. You're usually just not ever supposed to hand out prescription pills, but something like Advil people are more aware of, so that's okay. So that is something I recommend carrying around. Just even if you're not a girl, a guy, they are prone to, well, doing stupider stuff, so they probably fall a lot or beat each other up. I don't know what guys do to each other, but that would be a smart thing to have to like get rid of headaches, body aches, whatever. I'm a constant need of painkillers, so I constantly have that, and I only have 2 left of this bottle of 40, so that's what goes to show you. The next thing I have in my bag is my wallet, and this is a wallet I got from New York on like one of those little street vendor things, and it's bright pink. It's a Michael Kors wallet, and it just has a lot of space for stuff. And I just recommend bringing your wallet because, like, even if you're trying to save money or something like that, it's always good. And I don't mean to like make this really depressing and be morbid or something, but if something were to happen to you, if you have your wallet, at least you have like a driver's license, a health card, something with your name on it. It's really, really smart to have, especially if you live in the city. People may not know who you are. If something ever does happen to you, hopefully nothing ever will, it's a very, very good thing to have. So, wallet. And also, it's kind of good to always carry around cash, because even like I drive, but like if something were to happen to my car, like my car would get stolen, I'd need to pay for a cab or pay for something, or if like I'm stranded somewhere, I need to get food. Like, even if you're trying to save money, like bring $5 with you can probably go longer than you think it could. The next thing that's very smart to bring with you if you are writing or doing anything, or really anything at all, is to bring a little pad of paper, and it's right here. And this is the one that you guys saw, the few sheets of paper in my daytimers, this little puppy dog thing. Anyways, I keep that in my purse with quite a few pens, just because people always ask you for pens. Like, I am the notorious one in class. People are like, Rachel, do you have a pen? I'm like, pen. So just to carry around a few pens, make sure they're closed, because the last thing you want is like those pen lines in your purse. But it's really, really, oh, and as I say that, one of my pens is not closed. Anyways, it's really, really smart just to have a lot of pens and some paper in case you need to give someone a number, like not your number, not like if you're going to go get asked out like every single day type thing, but it's smart just to have like a paper and a pen at all times. The next thing is my earphones, and it's smart just because, like, if you're in a crowded bus or something, the last thing you want to do is sit next to someone who's talking about, like, to their friend or something about really not stuff you want to listen to. So just get your earphones. It can pass time like that. Like, I find that if I walk somewhere and I have my iPod in, it feels like it takes less time because you're caught up in music. Or even if you have audiobooks, you can listen to that, or like comedian shows. I often like download comedy sketches, like stand-up comedy that don't use a lot of like visuals or anything like that, and I can just listen to that, and it's really, really funny, except then I am the moron who is walking down the street grinning to themselves. So that is something to consider. The next thing I have is gum, and I always, always, always carry around gum. I'm constantly right next to people. I don't want them smelling me or me smelling them, or like in any case, gum is always the best opportunity, especially if you're a coffee drinker. It's very, very smart to have them. And the last thing is your phone or some sort of device, communicative device, whatever it may be, like whatever. Just because in case of emergency, like if I could be one of those people who left their cell phones at home, I probably would try to do that because I feel like I'm way too obsessed. But if anything were to happen, I have AAA on here, or CAA? CAA. What do I have? Oh my god, it doesn't even matter. But like a car service, so if I ever like, what is going on with my hair? Okay, so if I ever like break down or something, I can call for help. In an emergency, I can call 911, whatever, call a friend, call home, anything like that. And it also has all my music on it. So definitely, and all my games and all my information, and just kind of like the best thing to have in any case. I do feel a lot safer carrying around all that stuff. Some people may think it's a hindrance, like, why do you need all that stuff? It's like, you don't need it to live, but it would be smart to have it to fall back on. I'd rather have to lug around a bunch of stuff and never have a want or need for anything during the day than have a lot less stuff and be stuck without something I need for 12 hours. So that is why I carry around so much stuff. However, no, just 2 days out of the week, I have to carry around my laptop, a hard disk, a DVD input drive thing, and textbooks. So I have a massive, oh, it's right here. I have this massive backpack in which I can carry like all my other stuff plus my laptop, but for everything else I just kind of use that purse or even a smaller purse. So that was my what you should carry in your purse or with you video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in a later video. Love you guys.